What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. This is the last episode of Iron Mike Tyson's saga. We left off with Donovan Razor Ruddock and Iron Mike Tyson. Referee Richard Steele steps in the seventh round and calls a halt to the bout. And it was an early stoppage according to the onlookers in the camp of Donovan Razor Ruddock. And if you look in, I'm trying to zoom in here so you can see the inspector to your right next to the man with the white hat. His name is Kenny Bayless. He's a premier referee today. He was the inspector at that time. Here you have Roy Holloway. He's in the corner of Mike Tyson. And everybody's in this mess trying to do what they can do to break up the brawl. And lawsuits will be filed because of this brawl. And separate civil suits would also be filed because they wanted Mike Tyson to give Donovan Razor Ruddock a rematch. So that rematch was then granted, and you had the referee, Mills Lane, who would cover the second fight. What a night that was. Now, as I stated once before, Donovan Razor Ruddock was supposed to get the Buster Douglas fight. But because there were issues, Mike Tyson had claimed as though he was not well, he was sick. Then he went on to fight Buster Douglas in February. And Donovan Razor Ruddock, apparently there were some money issues, all different stories, but that fight never came out. But here they are now. And Mike Tyson wanted to prove a point. As you can see him gritting his teeth, he really wanted this victory. And as a result of that, you can see the headline, Mike Tyson still has what it takes. Ruddock stood tall, but Holyfield would fall. And this is before the Holyfield fight, and they just seriously thought as though Mike Tyson would run right through Evander Holyfield. And in the last couple of episodes, you showed that was not the case. And as you can see here, Tyson's title hopes. He ain't what he used to be, but it's not going to matter. And they're referring to him facing for the championship. Now, he would go on and face Frank Bruno and get a title version back. And he would stop Frank Bruno. But he couldn't handle Evander Holyfield. Now, that's where his reign would stop, with Evander Holyfield. And then he would eventually be knocked out by Lennox Lewis. I got to tell you, Mike Tyson could take a punch. He really could, because Donovan Razor Ruddock was one of the hardest punches during that time. Referee Richard Steele, as you can see here, jumps in, and he calls a halt to the bout. Look at Mike Tyson throw a beautiful punch at Donovan Razor Ruddock. Head snaps all the way back. Once again, a beautiful left uppercut thrown by Donovan Razor Ruddock, and Mike Tyson takes it. And this is a cartoon footage, the reaction to the stoppage. And you got Mike Tyson and Razor Ruddock on the sideline looking at these clowns. Everyone wants the spotlight. All kinds of cartoons were being made of Mike Tyson. As you can see here, Mike Tyson holding Donovan Razor Ruddock as a pigeon, because that's what Mike Tyson loved. He loved raising pigeons. Now, this is a funny one where Donovan Razor Ruddock punches Richard Steele right in the face, where his fist goes right through his face. Amazing. Richard calls Steele. 1-900 quick stop. Amazing. Once again, Mike Tyson takes a vicious body punch underneath the heart of Razor Ruddock, and he takes it. Incredible. But there was a time where he never would have gotten hit with that punch. Another angle of that shot. Now, that shot is called a smash. That shot would knock anybody out. That's what put Michael Dokes out for 7.5 minutes. Mike Tyson is able to rock the head back of Donovan Razor Ruddock. Mike Tyson was an incredible fighter. He really was. So Mike Tyson had his wars with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. and he came up short. Holyfield, one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. He was a warrior, fought them all, unified the cruiserweight division, unified the heavyweight division. Matter of fact, he was undisputed in both divisions. And he won that heavyweight title several times. Look at his stats. Unbelievable. Lennox Lewis. Mike Tyson came up short with him. But he had a very good resume as well. When Mike Tyson lost to Danny Williams, that told me it was completely over for him. Now, I saw all the signs early on, but there was always hope. You had hope. There were hopeful moments. But this KO loss to Danny Williams, and Mike Tyson was giving it his all. He couldn't get Danny Williams out of there. Mike Tyson decided to sit it out. He said, that's it for me. And that's when you knew it was over. But Mike Tyson was a competitor. He just lost his heart. He didn't want to do boxing anymore. He was forced to fight fights he no longer wanted to fight. And that was about it for Mike Tyson. So I just wanted to remember Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a competitor. He came around at a time where he straightened boxing out, because boxing at that point was a dying sport, as Ali did, as Joe Louis did. They came and rekindled the boxing, as Marciano did as well. He gave excitement to the boxing game. Larry Holmes did as well, but Larry Holmes was never really appreciated. And that's unfortunate, because Larry Holmes was some fighter. And Larry Holmes will always have my respect. And as a fighter, as will Mike Tyson. It's just unfortunate for him. He didn't live out his true potential. And I would love to see Mike Tyson show more support to fighters of today. Deontay Wilder, particularly, because Mike Tyson is in position to do so. Mike Tyson can help out Anthony Joshua. He can help out Deontay Wilder. Both men can use his support. As you can see here, Danny Williams. Mike Tyson was training for this fight, and he had Jeff Finette, a former featherweight champion of the world, in his corner. So thanks for hanging in there with me. This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. All great fights and all great fighters will never be forgotten on my channel. Salute to Mike Tyson. He gave us great thrills. He was the youngest heavyweight champion of all times. Got himself into a little trouble, but he dug himself out, and he became champion once again. And Mike Tyson will be in my memories as far as boxing is concerned, as long as I watch boxing, because he was phenomenal in his day. Once again, thanks for my subscribers for following this saga of Iron Mike Tyson. Larry Holmes was the best test for Mike Tyson. He never got his just due. And here was a message from Larry Holmes to Mike Tyson. Show me you can kick my butt. And that's typical Larry Holmes. And Mike Tyson honored the favor. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Salute.